Say, have you ever made a decision so damn fast you think you're doing the right thing only to wake up months later like, how in the hell did I end up here? That's Phantom Requiem from the Phantom in a nutshell. This anime doesn't hold back. It doesn't sugarcoat. This ain't no feel-good journey, let's just be honest. This is a dark-ass masterpiece where every decision, every I had no choice comes back with thanks. You see these characters move through life like puppets thinking they're free, but they're really chained to every decision they made 5 steps ago. Does that sound familiar? Yeah, because a lot of y'all watching are living that damn story right now. Trapped in jobs you hate, in relationships you settled for, guess that's something y'all do, or caught between being numb and being real. And you can't keep saying, I don't have another option. That's bullshit. Let's just be honest. You always have a choice. You don't have to deal with the weight of it. But what if I told you that the worst part of you could become your strength? And if you finally own your decisions, own them, take accountability, this episode ain't for the weak. It's a punch in the gut, a mirror shoving in your face, and maybe, just maybe, the wake-up call you've been ducking for years. Stick around. You ain't ready, but you damn sure need it. Hey there, I'm Mike Rashad Yearby with over 2 decades, yes, 2 decades of performing maintenance operations in the United States Air Force. So that means my knees are hurting, my back hurts. I have a master's degree in organizational management, and as a master sergeant with over 23 years, 23 long years, I learned exactly what moves people to greatness. Listen, I know you're tired of all these motivational cliches, but what if the secret to finally leveling up your life has been hidden in your favorite anime? Your favorite. Yes, your favorite anime all this time. My job isn't just here just to talk. I'm here to share powerful stories, actionable insights I discovered through anime, real wisdom on teamwork, leadership, resilience, and personal growth. So like I always say, or my mom used to say, buckle up. I guarantee you'll never look at anime or your life the same way again. Let's build some momentum and support the channel by hitting the subscribe, like, and share buttons. Do it now. Today, we're diving into the gritty truth behind one of the most underrated, emotionally brutal anime stories ever told. Phantom Requiem from the Phantom. This ain't about good versus evil. It's about the messy, complicated choices we make when there's no clear right answer. You might be shocked to realize how close your own life runs to this twisted path these characters walk, where every decision costs or comes at a cost, and survival sometimes means becoming the monster. We all have done it. Get ready to confront the consequences you've been ignoring and uncover what Phantom can teach you about your own damn choices. Let's jump right in and rip the band-aid off because we need it. And I'm doing it in love. Point 1, no choice is still a choice. Stop lying to yourself. Let's cut the bullshit. When you say, I don't have a choice, what you really mean is you don't want to face the fallout, period. In Phantom Requiem from Phantom, Ian and Zine are thrown into the world where every choice has blood on it. But here's the kicker. They still chose. Zine couldn't run. Ian couldn't be broken to the system, but they both stayed in the hellhole because they thought it was the only way to survive. Sounds familiar? You keep showing up to a job that drains your soul, staying in a relationship that strips your dignity, and letting people treat you like trash because it's easier than the unknown. But easy doesn't mean right. Just like Zine turning from victim to killer, Your avoidance is turning you into something you never meant to be. And if you don't check yourself now, you'll look up in 5 years and not even recognize who the hell you are. So stop playing dumb. You're not helpless. You're just scared of the damn mirror. But let me tell you something. Growth always comes after you punch fear in the face. That's the only way you earn your freedom. And speaking of freedom, let's talk about what really holds people back. It ain't chains, it's the silence you keep about your pain. Point 2, silence is a killer. Closed mouths don't heal shit. Or like my mom used to say, don't get fed. Ian didn't talk much, but damn, her silence screams. That quiet isn't peace, it's pressure. It's pain packed in a coffin with no air holes. That's some of y'all right now. You're walking around holding the years of trauma, betrayal, guilt, acting like if you just shut the hell up and man up, it'll go away. Nah, that silence is eating you alive. And the Phantom shows us that when you don't speak your truth, the world speaks for you. And it writes you a story in blood. Ian's inability to express her past, her fear, her longing for something more, that's what traps her. You don't heal by pretending the wounds ain't there. You heal by screaming if you got to, by breaking down in a shower if that's what it takes. You think being quiet makes you strong. It doesn't. It makes you a ticking time bomb. And we see a lot of those. Say something. Ask for help. Let people who love you actually see you. Because if you don't, your silence will cost you everything, including the version of yourself you're trying so hard to protect. And now that we're talking real, let's get deeper. Because the next lie we tell ourselves is that loyalty means losing ourselves. Point 3, loyalty ain't loyalty if it costs you your soul. Flat out. Yo, let me keep it all the way real, all the way raw. Loyalty is powerful, but blind loyalty, that's just a fancy word for self-destruction. In the Phantom Requiem from the Phantom, you see Zion ride for Inferno like he saved him. But it didn't save him, they just used him. But like some of y'all got people in your life right now draining your energy, your time, your purpose, and you still calling it loyalty. Why? Nah, fam. That ain't loyalty, that's slavery. You're too scared to walk away because you think you owe them something. Always happens. You don't owe nobody your peace. On. Loyalty doesn't mean you gotta stay in a job that's killing you slowly. It doesn't mean sticking by friends who only hit you up when they need something. You think being a ride or die makes you solid. Nah, it makes you stupid if you're riding for the wrong cause. The moment you realize loyalty should be earned and reciprocated, that's the moment your damn life starts to change. Stop breaking your back for folks who won't even blink if you fail. And you know those people. But here's the part nobody talks about. Once you break free from the fake loyalty, the real fight begins, facing who you had to become just to survive. Part 4, survival mode is killing you. You're not supposed to live there in survival mode forever. Survival mode ain't a lifestyle. It's an emergency setting for our lives. It's like driving your car on E and expecting it to keep performing like it was fully gassed up. Phantom slaps you with the truth over and over. Zion and Ian, they lived in survival mode so long they forgot how to live at all. And that's some of y'all. Y'all been stuck in the same mode for years, waking up, grinding, numbed out, ignoring red flags, silence your gut, all because you think if you slow down, you break. But the truth is, staying in survival mode is breaking you. It's robbing you of joy, creativity, connection, and peace. You weren't built to just endure, you were built to evolve. But if you keep operating like every day is a war zone, a battlefield, don't be surprised when everything around you feels like a battlefield. You normalize dysfunction so long, healing feels like weakness. But guess what? Guess what? Choosing to heal is the most gangster thing you can do. Survival mode got you this far, cool, but it won't get you to the next level. You gotta power down the defense and start building a life you don't have to recover from. Does that make sense? And once you admit survival mode ain't living, that's when real questions hit. What the hell do I want? And who am I without all the pain? Point 5. You don't know who you are. You only know who you had to be. And that's a lot of us. Let's be honest. Most of y'all ain't living your true self. You're just playing a role you had to take on to survive some shit. And Phantom paints this in blood. Zion didn't become an assassin because he wanted to. He became one because he forgot who he was before the trauma. And a lot of y'all, let's just be honest, are assassins. And Ian, her whole identity was erased and replaced with usefulness. Sounds familiar? You ain't the tough guy. You're just learning not to cry because nobody gave a damn when you did. You ain't the strong friend. You're just figured out really early that nobody was coming to save you. So you had to armor up, layer up yourself. But here's the gut punch. At some point, that mask starts protecting you and starts choking you. And if the only version of yourself you know is built on pain, fear, or proving people wrong, then who the hell are you when you're finally safe? If that question makes you uncomfortable, good. That means you're ready to finally rebuild from trauma and rebuild from the truth, not the trauma. Stop living like a damn ghost of your former self. It's time to meet your real life, the one that you've been buried under years of bullshit and survival instincts. And once you start peeling back those layers, because you're going to, you'll realize healing ain't just about feeling better. It's about choosing better, even when it hurts like hell. Point 6, healing hurts, but so does staying broken. Everybody talks about healing like it's peaceful, soft-ass journey. Like you're gonna light some candles, meditate for 5 minutes, and suddenly be at peace. Man, shut up that noise, man. Phantom Requiem from the Phantom shows us that real healing processes. It's brutal, it's messy, and it forces you to face the shit you've been running from your whole damn life. Zion started to question his path, starts remembering who he was before the blood, before the manipulation. That ain't pretty. That's terrifying. And it's the same for you. Healing is choosing to relieve pain so you can finally release it. It's admitting you let people walk over you. It's apologizing to your damn self for how you treated yourself. And yeah, it hurts, but so does being stuck. So does walking up every day and waking up every day angry and numb at the same damn time. So does dragging your past into every new relationship, every opportunity, every goal you almost reach. You gotta choose your pain, fam. Once you keep that trap, the other side, and just let it go, you're free. And after the dust settles, after you bled and bent and broke and started the pieces and put the pieces together again, there's one more truth waiting in the mirror. Forgiveness ain't for them, it's for you. Point 7, forgiveness ain't weak. It's the realest flex you will ever pull. Let's kill the myth now. Forgiveness ain't about letting people off the hook. It's about getting your damn power back. That's all it is. In Phantom, you see that rage eats people alive. Ian, that girl wasn't drowning in guilt, chained to the past, scared to forgive herself for the things she was forced to do. And Zion, he kept searching for redemption, but couldn't find it because he was still mad at the version of himself that got pulled into that dark world. Look, holding on to pain doesn't make you strong. It doesn't. It makes you bitter. It makes you tired. It makes you stuck. Forgiveness ain't weakness. It's a power move. It says, yeah, that happened. It hurt like hell, but it's not going to own me anymore. You're not soft for letting it go. You're smart, because peace is power, and you can't build anything solid on hate and hurt. You want to go to the next level, that healing mindset, that unshakable focus, then you gotta release what's weighing your soul down. Forgiveness, forgive the folks who broke you. But it's more than that. Forgive your damn self for staying broken for so long. Now that we're facing the fire, it's time to pull it all together and ask the question you've been ducking since the start of this episode. So let's run it back. Phantom Requiem from Phantom ain't just an anime, it's a damn mirror. Every shot fired, every choice made, every piece of their broken humanity laid out is a reflection of your own silent battles. We talked about how saying, I don't have a choice, it's just fear in disguise. We broke down the danger of staying quiet, the cure of fake loyalty. Well, not cure, sorry, curse of fake loyalty. And we said the slow death comes from living in survival mode, like it was a badge of honor or something. We ripped off that mask, the roles we were forced to play just to make it through. And we exposed the messy, gut-wrenching beauty of healing. And finally, we lit a fire under the truth. Forgiveness is your freedom, not your surrender. All of this, it paints a raw-ass picture of what it really takes to own your life and to stop blaming the world for where you are. But one question remains. Now that you've seen that what it costs, the cost of choices really looks like, are you brave enough to pay the price for a better you? And if you're still with me, good. Because what I'm about to say next might be the push you need to finally stop surviving and start living. Listen, if this episode hits you in the chest, then don't just sit there nodding. Do something. This show, Momentum Mondays, ain't just about anime. It's about giving you the raw, unfiltered, unapologetically blueprint to build a life that doesn't suck. And yeah, I'm coming at you brash because you've been lying too long, and it's long enough. You don't need more inspiration. You need accountability. You need somebody in your ear saying, wake the hell up. That's me. I'm that voice. This ain't just my podcast. It's a mission for me. A mission to build a tribe of warriors, survivors, misfits, and fighters who are done with playing small. So don't let this be another video you watch and forget. Subscribe, hit the damn bell, share this with someone you know is slipping, and visit michaelyearby.com to join the Peak Society we created. We're doing real life together. Loud, real, and all that. And if anybody told you today, I believe in you, but I ain't gonna believe in you more than you. So stand up, shake it off. Just shake off the bullshit and let's build, truly build your momentum. Peace, guys.